Hi, and once again, we are live. Whether you're listening on the podcast or you're watching us on YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're back to the amazing journeys of people that I know in the Mystery School. And we're joined by a very special lady, Maryam. Hello, Maryam. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Well, I can't wait for you to share the story because, as you may have seen people, listening in or watching, we are we're tuning into people's experiences of what the mystery school has really been like. And something that I've noticed that we're all from different backgrounds, all from, we have different thoughts, we have different ways of being. And I just thought, wouldn't it be great for us all to just share our stories? So I'm very excited that you're going to be sharing your story with us here today. So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about your life pre-mystery school, what happened, what classes you maybe took with mystery school, and then how your life is now. um I know we've only got a short amount of time, but would that be okay?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Please share away.
Thank you. Um, so before the mystery school, I found the mystery school when I was 24 years old. I was very young. Um, and I had already kind of just been swimming in the new age community here. I had my first experiences with crystals. I learned Reiki. I then found herbalism school, where I learned how to receive oral teachings and lectures, and felt that change in me. And that was when I learned, I like healing. I like the feeling of healing, and I think I'm here to help other people heal. Um, so yeah, so that was a great foundation, I would say. I mean, as for like the outer life and like what I was more so doing, I was working in different service jobs. I worked for hours in smoothie shops. I worked in restaurants. I worked in offices as an admin. I was in a lot of supportive roles, and I was working in a coffee shop too when I found the mystery school, and an admin at a massage clinic. I had also attended massage school, and there are like lots of loops that you have to jump through in order to get licensed, so that you can work on people and like represent yourself as someone knowledgeable of this
Yeah,
skill.
it's quite a process in the United States, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. There were lots of things stopping me from really achieving that, and that was just something that I had a really hard time getting to. So it was kind of at that point I had finished massage school, but I kind of wasn't done, and I kind of hadn't achieved what I really wanted to achieve, and I was really getting the feeling like I really want to interact with others on a deeper level. I know, like being an herbalist too, I want to help others with herbs and healing. I want to help them change their lives, but just serving someone coffee, that's not quite the reach that I wanted, that I desired. Um, so yeah, and I'm a big flirt. I'm a lover, so I learn and expand so much through relationships,
Mhm.
intimate relationships, friendships, and romance. And so um, I had gone through lots of relationships, and there were just like some things that were left over, that were kind of getting in my way. And so it's interesting to see the effect of someone's presence on the internet. If they have like an energy to them, then that is displayed through like their Facebook profile. So what I did is I just kind of cleaned up my all of my connections on social media, and my news feed turned into this kind of strange, neutral, weird place to being all of this like positive, all of these positive quotes, like art, like people offering different modalities. And one of those was Ensolfic Reiki.
Wow.
And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I need that. I
Oh,
think I need healing. So, I had already kind of moved some stuff out for that to come in. And it was someone that I was connected to. I didn't know who they were. It's just, sometimes you just know. It's like, I need that connection. And yeah, that person was James Gossett.
oh
Um,
God.
yeah, who's a guide now and a father, and it's great to have, like, everyone here in Austin to have grown together to watch that happen. But yeah, that was when he told me about life activation, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? I was like, okay, I think I do need that, and but I thought about it for like a month. It took me some time, this is way before the pandemic, so you meet together, talk about it, talk about what I was going through. There's so many facets to life. I'm going to speak about this part is that there was just so much difficulty and so much challenge and obstacle and pain too, and I was looking for liberation from that. And
Yeah.
yeah, I strongly felt that I think this is going to help me move past this darkness, whatever this is that's keeping me from
Your
doing
full
what I want to
potential.
do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I don't know. I don't know if anyone feels the same. Everyone has their individual journey and perspective, but um, I've always I've always felt like I've been here to do good. I've always felt like I've wanted to try my best. I've always kind of felt like I'm a little innocent even, but going into the mystery school has really shown me different different parts of me that just need a little pruning, little kind of just moving out even. So um
And
so yeah, so that's the journey to get
that
to the
I
mystery school.
know, I know it's so because there's so much to it, isn't there? And it's like,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
I can go
when
on
you
and
try
on.
and like put it all into like a nutshell, I know. But so here's the interesting thing. So you were very young and you found, mystery school, and you've experienced life, you've been doing all these, having life experiences and sampling, and okay, is this right for me? It's interesting you say that you were in service jobs, because I think a lot of us have done that because we're wanting to serve people, we're wanting to help people. So it's like, and then we realize, oh, hang on a minute, we need that next level up, don't we?
It doesn't
So
it. So
yeah.
yeah.
So then you had your life activation, got initiated. Tell
Mhm.
us about life now. What's life like for you now after, being initiated and life activated, etc.?
Yeah. Um, so I guess one way to just it's certainly a lot brighter. I'm a much happier person. My life looks a lot more like how I was really wanting it. I matured into a woman in this path, and I think it was so good for that to have these teachings about royalty and purity and goodness and the work, really really refining. I've experienced a lot of refinement. Before, I was just in and out of my parents' house. I was just kind of going from here and here and there, and traveling and like being depleted in funds and like having a bunch, but like not quite. But now I've reached a much more stable state. I have a home. I have my apartment to myself where I feel safe to flourish, to bloom as a woman. You know, I feel like I just didn't really have that. Um, and I certainly have like the most wonderful role models, you know, of learning what goddesshood is, like learning that there is goddesshood, um, and going deeper into exploring that as I walk through my life. I'm now a massage therapist. I met my goal. And that was also through the Kabbalah program.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kabbalah program really, I don't know if the tree pushed me or if I pushed me, but it like I have had so much success in what it is that I want to do that now it's like, okay, what else can I do? You know, I'm kind of hitting like a little bit of a ceiling with massage. I work in a very beautiful resort. It has to be like the highest paid position in the area
Amazing.
as a massage therapist. So it's like, okay, where else? What else can I do?
Yeah.
So now it's about like looking about what I'm passionate about, what brings me joy. So that what brings me joy? What is it that I do that makes me that brings me to that state, and how can I what is it that I do that I can share it with others?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
My goodness, it's amazing. And of course, you became a life activation practitioner
Mhm.
yourself, and you're sharing that magic. And like you say, Kabbalah is just one of those, processes that helps speed up that um, manifesting of our desires and realizing our full potential. And that you hit the nail on the head, because it doesn't stop there. It's now what? Now what's next?
Yeah,
So I love that you pointed that out. It's like, yeah, I'm at the best resort, best, highest paid. Now what? You know,
yeah,
I love that.
yeah, yeah. It's been so beautiful. And you know, I'm very lucky to have the community that I have here in Austin. There's quite a few initiates here, and I'm so grateful to that, because it's just we can always like check in with each other, you know, and just kind of like see, oh, how are you doing with this, and oh, this is what I'm doing, or how do you feel when this happens? So having that, having others too, is something that I can give credit to with the process. Um,
The community is amazing, isn't it? Having the community and sharing. My goodness, thank you so much. Thank you. That's whizzed by. I feel like we're going to have you on again, because I know there's going to be the next stage, and we're going to want to know what's happened, and so we can tune in. But thank you so much for sharing that. I know that's going to be a real inspiration for a lot of younger people, especially because I think sometimes the younger generation are looking for something, and they might think, oh well, is this something that they can relate to, because of the age and and what have you. And I really see the benefit of this path for the younger generation. It's a really amazing structure to have. So thank you for sharing that. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This was a beautiful experience to share my story. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm honored.
Oh, thank you. It's been amazing. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we will see you all again very soon. Take care for now.